Hi guys. Sunday night live at Oliver's house. Now it said trying to connect, so I'm hoping we're not going to have a connectivity issue. So I hope I see some people jumping on. So we'll wait till we get a couple hundred before we start. And as usual, I'm going to flip this around. We got a lot going on here. It's been a rough couple of days. Yeah, so let me see who's jumping on. Nestle has been through probably, I don't know, 1,000 intakes over the years. And she's really, really good about it. She kind of greets everybody, and yeah, she's a good girl. So we have Linda Meissner from Milwaukee, and there's Lorraine and Miss Peaches. Hey, Lorraine. Mary Carver's watching. Ricky Schwartz. Hi from Max. She's not in Jersey, she said, but in Florida. And then Kay Starr from California. Jerry Heaton. Tanya Trickle. Hi, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we saw yesterday, actually, gosh. And then we're going to go around and meet the dogs. So I did want to let you guys know, though, we are going to be transporting to Castle Rock, Colorado, December 18th. So that's our next transport location. Colorado in December, it's a little risky, but, we'll watch the weather. And if it looks like, we're going to be able to dodge a snowstorm, we will. And we'll deliver the dogs like we did last year. Everything will be just fine. So as you know, Rhonda and I yesterday were in Roma, Texas. And, hey, never fails. We were in Roma, Texas, and I want to just mention a couple things about what we saw. There are no resources down there for people that love animals and they want to help. The conditions where we were not good. The lady, I can't have anything but compassion for her. She's losing her eyesight. And she's doing her best to take care of dogs that nobody else is taking care of and dumping on her property. And if you were to have driven around with us around those neighborhoods, we just couldn't believe it. Our jaw was dropping. I mean, everywhere we turned, there were stray dogs or dead dogs on the side of the road. So it was... it was unlike where we normally go. Normally we go down to, to the Brownsville area, but they have animal control down there. Huge difference, because the dogs are getting picked up and brought to the shelters that we pick them up from. But where we were yesterday, there is no animal control. So they're literally everywhere. So this poor woman, who couldn't have been a nicer soul, she reached out, she wanted help, and she... I saw some comments on here where people, the conditions were bad. But she worked with us. She didn't, resist at all. We told her which dogs that we were going to be able to help with, and she helped us load them up. Was just a kind soul. Now, that I couldn't take everybody that was on that property. She probably had, 40, 50 animals, I would say dogs, but the cats, they were everywhere. And I don't have space for that. I took more than I should have based on the space that I have available here. And there's all kinds of dogs sticking in my mind right now, and Rhonda's mind. We are going to go back and get them when this group gets adopted. So if she still has them, that is my plan, to get them. So, and the cats, she doesn't have the ability to take care of medical stuff. Those kitties were dying in that crate. So that's why I took them. she doesn't have resources to help, you know, sick animals or anything like that. So what I will be doing, y'all are always so generous with donations to us, with, you know, just items for the dogs and everything. We're quite spoiled. So the next time I go down there, I'm going to bring her some supplies and hope to help her in any way that I can and pick up more dogs from her and the ones that I can't get out of my mind. So yes, we have to have compassion for people. Most rescuers start off truly with the best intentions, and then they get overwhelmed. So she's taking them in just like I take them in, but she doesn't have a fabulous adoption team like I do adopting them out. And the look on her face, you know, she loves animals, but she cannot take care of what she has there right now. With her medical condition, her eyesight is failing. So long story short, we're going to be in touch with her. Rhonda and I have her phone number, and we'll be definitely helping her and that entire area in the near future. Education is the key, guys. You cannot solve this problem with rescuing. You can't rescue your way out of it. You can't spay and neuter your way out of it. It's a problem that has to be hit from multiple angles, education being one of them. So, you know, when we start educating these kids now, when I'm dead and gone, the fruits of our labor are going to start paying off, because these kids are one day going to be adults. And if we teach them right and we get in those schools and teach them early, they're going to have a better understanding of why they need to spay and neuter, why they need to take care of their pets. And hopefully this whole problem one of these days is just going to start dwindling down. I'm tired of trying to empty the ocean with a spoon with rescuing. So again, we're going to start mixing education in there and talking to the city officials about, you know, tightening up some of their ordinances regarding spay neuter and loose dogs and proper vaccination, breeding. It all ties together. So, and we have a pretty loud voice. We might be a small group, but the Lions, we have a loud voice. And when we need to roar, we're going to roar. We're going to pick our battles wisely. And I have a feeling, you know, if we all band together, when we want something done and we're trying to get something accomplished with the dogs, we're going to do it. So I'm going to take you around and introduce you to the new dogs. And seeing them in comfortable beds right now is just the best feeling in the world after we pulled them out of what we did. So this is, I'm going to turn the camera around because you can tell I'm getting choked up. So anyway. Okay, so let's go around. Well, you know what? I'm going to take you in the bathroom first. I'm going to show you, now the phone sometimes, the feed will die sometimes when I go in here. So these two, that's Butch and Belinda. Hi, guys. Sweet. Hello. I see your little tail wagging, honey. So, oh, honey, no, we're not going to, I'm going to go ahead and shut that. I don't want him coming out. But those two were kenneled together at that well, where we were, and they were a last-minute ad. I took a look at them. I said, Rhonda, I can't. There were so many I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave any of them, to be honest with you, which is why we're campaigning so hard to get the Milton built. I also see a huge need for a spay-neuter vehicle. I have a lot of friends that are veterinarians, and some of them are very, very compassionate towards rescue work. And I know I could staff that thing. We can get it down there and maybe help some of these folks. So there's some, you know, other things that were going through our heads while we were down there and, you know, seeing what was going on. So, okay, so now this guy was not from there. This is Dodger. Dodger is from the Donna shelter, and he was down there for about 6 months, and thankfully the lady that runs that is a huge animal lover, and she wouldn't put him down. She said he can live there forever. You can tell, look at his tail, he's beating his, he's the happiest dog ever. Oh, hi Dodger, loves people. He's got the best little wiggle on the planet. I'll tell you, I wish I could shake it like he does. He's cute as a button. And before I take you around for the rest, look what came in. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Y'all are probably, I wish I could give each one of you a huge hug. So these dogs are gonna have tons of treats tonight because of all of you. And I do wanna mention something kind of funny. Okay, this is from Jan Biggs, and you see how ripped up it is? So let me tell you what happened. I know, Ashley's laughing over there. Hold on, I gotta turn this music down real quick. So, the Amazon guy threw it over the fence, and it must what was in it, Ashley? Was it?
Oh, it was, what do you call them?
Bullies?
Sticks.
Moose could smell him through that, the envelope, and he ripped it open. Ashley caught him. So, I just wanted to say, yes, Jan Biggs, Moose got your gift early. He wasn't gonna wait, he opened it for us. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna take them around and show them all the dogs. So when you're ready to bring those scruffies in, they're gonna be in at 8, right? About 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go in here. I showed them Butch and Belinda. Okay, so I showed y'all the picture. You probably saw the pictures of these two. This is Colette. And this little sweet baby is enjoying a nice bed, probably for the first time in her life. Yes, and she is about as sweet as they come. Aww. Now wait till I tell you the story behind these two, because it was very ironic. And again, this is Lizette. So I posted a picture of these two. They were kenneled together. Hi, darling. I know. Hi. You are just as sweet as they come. Yes, you are. Oh, you giving me a kiss? Yes. Do you like that bed? Yes, she does. She got a bath, so she doesn't stinky anymore. Oh, yeah, she's a good girl. So these two were kenneled together at that place. This the little Colette that I showed you first, when we were there, the lady kept telling us that she had a bunch of puppies that she had given to some neighbor or some man that she knew. There were 4 or 5 of them. And, you know, I'm thinking little puppies, right? And I said, well, what, did he adopt them out? What did he do with them? She says, no, they're, you know, just in his yard. So she jumped in the car with Laura. Laura was the rescuer down there that kind of coordinated this whole thing. And she showed us, you know, where these puppies were, and we took them all. So, but the puppies, they're not little. They're like, the dad was like 45 pounds, so they're bigger puppies. Those are the scruffies that you saw in the post that Rhonda did. So this one is the mom, believe it or not. Little Colette, look at her, she's tired. She says, I love my comfy bed. But this is the mama to all those scruffy puppies, believe it or not. And she's maybe 14, 15 pounds. And the scruffies are 30 pounds or so. So wait till I show them to you. Okay. And then these are 2 of the scruffy puppies. This one is Lara. I named her after the nice rescuer that helped us down there. And this one is Raquel. Hi, Raquel. This is a kind of a smaller one. But again, the daddy was like about 50 pounds, I would say. Yes. And I will tell you, when we picked them up, you could tell they had not been handled very much. And they were scared out of their minds. And so they're decompressing right now. And I think they're going to be okay. There's only one in the litter that I do have some concern with, and I'll show you who he is in a minute. But these, I think, are going to be fine. They're just not used to people picking them up and handling them. But I've been, you know, scratching them and kissing them, and these two are going to be just fine. Right, Laura? Here's a good girl. Oh, little Raquel. We need to get her, like, maybe a donut bed in there. Yes, we do. Okay. And then this little guy was here. This is our lemon dog. That's Henson. And I call him the lemon dog because, as I mentioned last time, I picked him up from the Brownsville shelter. He had a lemon around his neck with a wire. So that was their flea control. And you know, I have never seen that before, but truly you know, all this does when I go down there and they see these things, it's education. You know, these are people that are trying to do the right thing, but they just don't know. So the lemon was around the neck with the wire. So we need to educate them. And then this one, look at Barbie. And we decided to name her Barbie, guys, because look at this. Would you look at that, Ashley? We named her Barbie because she's tall, long-legged, and blonde. She's really coming out of her shell, too. This is funny. Wait.
You referred to her as the skinny blonde.
The skinny blonde, yes. Barbie, what are you doing? She's not waking up for nothing, is she? Look at this dog. She's putting on weight. This is the one that I showed you guys a picture of that was so submissive and scared. She peed everywhere. As soon as I pet her, she was just petrified. She's getting very comfortable here now. She doesn't seem to want to wake up for nothing, though. Look at her. Barbie, are you going to wake up? No, she's not. She's totally out. She's been playing all day long. Okay. And then I'm going to show you this one again. This has become one of my favorite dogs. Well, I say that all the time because they're all my favorite. This is Ingrid. And Ingrid is a beautiful, I call her kind of a petite shepherd. And this is the one at the Weslaco shelter. I know, darling, that literally, oh, see what she did? She hugged me. She's a good girl. She's a perfect size, and she's really just a very nice dog. You cannot go wrong with this one. Yes, somebody in Colorado is going to really luck out with sweet Ingrid. Yes. Okay, now I got to wash my hands, though, really quick, because you just don't know what's going on with these dogs when they get out of these shelters like this. Hold on. She kissed my hand. I don't want to be touching anyone else. Right, Autumn? What are you doing, Autumn? That's my girl. Okay. And now we got this one. This one, Rhonda could not leave behind. You know, can you get like a donut bed for him? Maybe something a little more cushy than that. We've got some, yeah. This is Kay. Kay is, she's got a little nubby tail, and she looks to me like she's got some, Demodex going on around her eyes. But she really is a sweet, sweet, sweet girl. Aw. And she was in that, not so great place. But you know what, guys? One other thing I'll tell you. Even though those conditions were horrendous, there was nobody that was underweight. So all of those dogs were being very well fed. Yes, they had fleas and ticks, but they were fat. So everybody, again, had food. So I look at that place and I can't help but have compassion for that lady. Anyway, okay, so that was Kay. That's Kay. And look, Barbie's not getting up for nothing, is she? Gosh, she's out like a light. Huh? Yep, I showed him the ones in the bathroom, but when I go in there, my phone. Yep.
Yeah.
What's Emily doing? Is she playing with these kitties?
Yes.
Emily, what are you doing?
I scared that little black
You can't do that. Okay, so I do want to mention we have Batman back because Batman is not doing well. He's sick, so he's on antibiotics right now. He's not feeling well, so I've been cooking eggs and beef, and I know, sweetie. So we have his little heating pad over here, and hopefully he'll be on the mend soon. And I'll show you the kitties in a minute. But let me show you one of the puppies over here. Emily, don't do that. Let me show you one of the puppies over here that, this is the only one I'm a little worried about. His name is Stoner. Hi, Silker. He's very, very, very skittish of people. He's got a very squishy face, so he's not scruffy like the other ones, but he did not want us to handle him today. This is the one that was sitting in all of the waste in the pictures that I posted.
Oh my God.
And so I'm going to have to work with him one-on-one and see, you know, what's going on with him. I don't think he's been handled. That's the sad part. So, you know, when we get some additional space, when we get some people to pick up some of our foster dogs, if I can get him one-on-one, it will be much better. So his siblings right now are outside playing, and he won't let us take, you know, to pick him up. So he's in here. So I know, honey. See, he's very, very nervous. Very, very nervous. Aw, it's okay, honey. Yes, he does have sad eyes. He also looks, these puppies to me look like they're part Shar-Pei. Once the others come in and you can see them, they've got that chunky, squishy face. He's got that. So I do think there's some Shar-Pei in here maybe. I know, honey. He also looks like he might have a little beginning of cherry eye. I know, honey. Poor thing. But you know what? He certainly likes the accommodations here because he's on a clean bed. You know, he's getting good fresh water and food, and so I think he's happy. He's just not, he's kind of in shock, right? Like, what's going on? So I'm going to show you now these kitties. These are 3 of the, well, we've never had cats. What do you think, Emily? You like these cats?
Yeah, they're so sweet. It just makes me want to keep them so bad.
You can't keep them, Emily, but look at our kitties. Hi, kitties. Aw, they look so much better. Yes, they do.
That one's the tiniest.
So, yeah, this one is tiny.
Yeah.
I do need some names for these cats. One person put, we should name one of them Roar. And you bet, I want to name one of them Roar, but I think maybe we should name this black one Roar. So I'm going to need names for these 2 little pipsqueaks. Hi, sweet. Oh,
That one's a little feisty one, and it's also a bully.
he's
That
a.
black one.
What's wrong? What did he do?
He was like messing with that one, or probably that one, because he was a bully. He was like fighting over there by that one.
Oh, he's
So he's
playing.
a bully.
He's a bully.
Yeah.
He's bigger too. Oh, yes, they look better. So what I did, Dr. Bowman helped me with these kitties, and so we bathed them. We put terramycin in their eyes because you saw how infected their eyes were. And I honestly think that was due to just filth. Sorry. But they were in a crate that was very, very dirty, and yeah. So, we cleaned their eyes up. Dr. Bowman put them on an antibiotic. She dewormed them, and we got rid of any bugs and any fleas or ticks. But yes, Jamie Judge says Simba. Yes, we should name somebody Simba. Who's going to be Simba? We got to see who the boys and girls are. I
think that one should be Simba.
That's a girl, probably. It's a calico. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Aw.
I just like that tiny
So
one.
yeah, these are our first kitty cats. You know, again, we're the lions. you know, we need a couple cats in our pride, right? 3 kitties. Yes. Aw.
Go Lions.
So what am I going to do with cats, right? I'm going to need y'all to help me so we're going to put them up for adoption when they're ready, and we'll transport them just like we will the dogs. So maybe they'll be living in Colorado. And if I have anybody on here that wants to foster kitty cats, we definitely could use some kitty cat fosters. But, you know, if this works out, maybe we'll take a couple cats every time we transport out. We can't take too many because we don't have the accommodations for them, and they do have to stay in here because of the number of dogs that we have. You know, we don't want our dogs to get them. And look who Ashley has. Ashley has Kelly. This is Kelly. Hi, Kelly. It's Kelly, right? Yeah, I think we named her Kelly.
I don't know.
Kelly.
Look at the tag.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's look at the tag. Careful. Yep, her name is Kelly. And Kelly, I will tell you, Kelly was very infested with bugs when she came in. And our vet started her on some medication because her gums were literally white as snow. Yes, sweetie. Oh, and if you remember the picture that I posted, how sad she looked. She's not sad anymore. Hi, Rhonda Harmon. Rhonda and I had, just a very eye-opening experience down there. So happy that this little dog is with us, and Ashley's going to be bringing them in one by one. Joanne wants to name the 2 kitties Pip and Squeak. That sounds good to me. So we'll have a Roar and a Pip and a Squeak. Yes, Rhonda, she's happy. They have toys. Oh, look at this. This one is Fallon. And I will say, Fallon, the picture I posted, she looked really big, and she's not. She's little. She's little.
She's not a baby either.
No, what is she? How old do you think she is, Ash?
At least a year.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. She's not a baby. No, she looked like...
We don't know their dental history or anything, so...
No.
We have to see what the vet says, but definitely older than a year.
Yeah. She looks like a puppy, though, doesn't she?
She's got a black tongue, too.
She does?
Yeah.
You have a black tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, is she doing that? Oh. She was also filled with fleas and ticks, and oh.
Could I see the black cat?
I know. Okay, so it's so nice to see them happy. They're not sad. They're They're not sad. They were so depressed looking. Look at that. And because we're out of space, I've had to put all 3 of them in here, and we have to literally pick each one up and rotate them in the yard so they can get more exercise, because this is too small in here for them, which is why I need fosters. We really, really can't stress that enough. Hi, sweeties. Oh, they're just beautiful. Wait till you see Dean. We've got, now he is a puppy though. She'll be bringing him in next. Oh, I tell you, this has been such an ordeal. Just seeing him happy. Oh, look.
Getting a workout.
You're getting a workout, Ashley. Hi, Dean. What you doing? Are you okay?
He's very sweet.
Yes, he is. He's beautiful too. He's absolutely beautiful. I know. And this is why this job is a lot of work. Ashley is literally having to pick each one up, take them to the yard so they potty. Because I'm a huge believer in exercise. You cannot keep dogs penned up like that. They have to get out. They have to exercise just like we do. I don't know how many of you went, believe me, I went crazy during COVID being cooped up. So I have to get outside. You feel so much better when you get out and you exercise. Dogs are no different. So I want everybody here to be rotated 2 and 3 times a day in the yards where they're running and playing and getting to just, be dogs, right? Okay, so now she's gonna get the scruffies in. These, now these are letting her handle them, but they're, oh my gosh, that's Mick, right?
Yeah, this is the bigger one.
That's the, okay, so I want to show everybody his squishy face. Look at this squishy face. Almost like a St. Bernard looking kind of face. And I gave him a bath today. Boy, was he dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. So we have Mick, we have Jagger, and we have a Stoner. Stoner's the one that is not, doesn't seem to be people friendly at all. So I like a good challenge. I'm going to see what I can do with that dog. Hold on, let's see while she gets Jagger. Jagger's more terrier looking. He doesn't have that chunky face like you guys do. You're like a chunky face. Look at your chunky face. Yes. I know. You're going to love it here, Stoner. You're going to love it here. See, look, these, all of them are fine, except for little Stoner. He's just not sure yet. But you know what? It's only day 2. So let's see how he does in a week or so. What's the matter, honey? It looks like he's got the hiccups or something. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. It's hiccups. Hold on. I might have to turn the camera off. Something's going on with him. I might have to check that out. Huh. What is that? Hold on. Let me see. Ashley? Check Stoner. He's got some, he's either got hiccups or, I know, yeah, I'll come in there in a minute, but he's got this jerking thing going on. I think it's hiccups though. Okay. And that's about it. So I have dogs in both of the rooms, but we're not going to go in there right now. I wanted to show you the new dogs that came in, yesterday. We had a couple go into foster homes, which is good. Yeah, so let's see if we got anybody outside right now. And it's so nice and cool out, guys. I think she's got everybody in. And we're packed to the gills in these yards. Let's see. Yep, we're all in for the night, guys. Sharon, no, I don't think he's having a seizure. I think it was hiccups.
It looked like hiccups.
It's hiccups. Let's go check him again. Let's check him again. Where are you at? You okay? Yeah, did you get hiccups? Did you get hiccups? They're hiccups. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. That scared me. That scared me, gosh. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And next time we pick up dogs, I really think that we should start integrating a community program with pickup. Because again, I go to the shelters, which I'm always gonna do. But there's also a huge need in the community in these places that don't have animal control. So if we can help some of these people, I really want to start doing that every time we take in dogs. Taking dogs from the shelters, also take some from the community. I believe strongly that we need to be doing that every time we do intake. So, and when that Milton is built, maybe what I do is I go down there, I go get a room, and spend the whole Saturday. Rhonda and I can just pick up dogs all day. Because trust me, it wouldn't take long to fill up a van down there with the number of dogs that we saw just running stray in the streets. So when that Milton is built, maybe we start doing that. Okay, guys, let's see. How's the road to the Milton progressing? They're still clearing. You know, they're chipping away at it. That road's going to take a little bit of time. They were out here all day yesterday on that. I'll do some pictures here. You know, maybe tomorrow I'll post some. I got to get on my UTV and drive back there because this building is about 1/8 of a mile back on this property. And we did that because of the barking. We want to make sure we're not, you know, upsetting any of the neighbors, and I live here, so I don't want the barking either. so we got to drive in the back, and that's what this property is for, right? It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful place for these dogs. Nestled out in the woods, play areas, all kinds of nice things for them. We have big plans for these dogs. Okay, let's see if there are any other questions. Do you ever sleep? Well, you see these bags I'm starting to get under my eyes. My mom tells me all the time, you're overdoing it. And you know, yeah. But you know what, guys? I'm happiest when I'm working. I'm happiest when I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And now that I don't have men in my life anymore, boy, is that a weight off of my shoulders. So, yeah, you know, I do need to start taking a little bit better care of myself. I've been running again, which is helping. Maybe a little bit more consistency with some other, you know, some exercise. But yeah, I'm happiest when I'm doing this. Absolutely. How long before the new ones might be eligible for adoption? So, we like to do longer quarantine periods because viruses, just like you know from COVID, they don't follow a rule book. And this group, I'd like to wait 4 to 6 weeks or so before we start adopting them out. So we have a date of December 18th for Castle Rock, Colorado, which is 5 weeks from now, which is a good amount of quarantine time to make sure that everybody's healthy and that we're going to be handing over healthy dogs to everybody because we want to make sure that they're not, you know, they're not carrying something. So let's see. Let's see if there's any other questions. Sharon says, I hope you get my donation from my birthday soon. Well, thank you, Sharon. And for those of you that do those Facebook fundraisers, thank you. The only thing I don't like about them is they just send a check and they never say, you know, this is from so-and-so so we can properly thank you. We just get a check, which is great, but you know, we want to make sure that you all know how much we appreciate your support. Jolene says she wants to send a donation. Yes, you could go right to our website and our address is on there. Thank you. Any act of kindness is always appreciated. Let's see. Elaine says, I have faith Stoner's gonna come around. Yes, I hope he does too. I hope he does too. You know, you just know that he's not been treated very nicely and handled. So, yeah, he's going to be a little bit of a project, and that's okay. Let's see what we have. Any other questions? Let's see. And Anne Marie says, men, don't believe the hype. Yeah, that ship has sailed like to another planet where as far as I'm concerned, never again. Let's see. Debbie says, yeah, but you always have Big Rick. Yeah, see, I have some of the best male friends ever, but never again will I, no. No. Let's see here. You didn't have a man, you had a boy. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't just have a boy. I had a... I saw somebody on here earlier called him the king cockroach. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. I read that and Rhonda and I were laughing so hard I was crying. King cockroach. Oh my gosh. Let's see. install a hot tub for you. Well, you know what I did do? I put a soaking tub on my patio, and I go out there all the time. You know, have a little glass of wine, sit in the hot bath. It's awesome. Let's see. All right, hold on. K-Star said you just had the wrong one. K, I would rather pull my toenails off and my fingernails off before I'd ever go on another date with anybody. And I mean that sincerely. And don't feel bad for me. It's a choice. I'm happiest like this. I want no part of it. No, the ship has sailed. I'm gonna be the old lady and the dogs, and maybe cats now too. Okay. All right, guys, I think that's it. I love all of you, and I'll post more later, you know, as we get to know these dogs. And thank you again for your support. Rhonda and I truly appreciate all the gifts. Yes. Bye, guys. Take care.